Investigated by the FBI. Get ready for a new era.
I'm gonna freeze my eggs.
Secrets will be revealed.
I got a DNA test.
And they'll be challenged.
You knew what it was when you signed up. Deal with it or you move on.
Like never before.
Hi guys, this is your favorite mystic, the SirenSayz, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be making a quick video about season 7. I told you guys I would be talking about it, so we're gonna bring up the synopsis of the next 2 episodes, and then I will talk about the trailer, and I will also be talking about the looks, I guess you could say, of the girls, because everything got switched up for this season. Now let me just say, the winner of the looks contest is Sabrina. Okay, she looks the best. Her hairstyle, I feel like it's a transition that makes sense, and she actually looks really nice. As it pertains to Andy, I kind of miss her regular hair. I don't really like the brown. It's not bad, but I'm gonna have to get used to it. Danny, the blonde look just does not fit her. I'd have to get used to that as well. And Fatima, they stopped curling it and just made it straight. I feel like Sabrina's look is the only look that transitioned well. Okay, anyways, so the new era is going to consist of some very important things, namely the induction of Fatima into the sister circle. And I'm telling you guys right now, even though there was definitely a part of this that's like, wow, this is just so we've been waiting for this for a long time, but I've been watching this show for so long that at this point in time I'm not interested in this anymore. I think, honestly, I think I told you guys, no, I put it up as a cue in one of my prior videos. I was saying that if Fatima were to be inducted into the sister circle and get everything that the sisters gets in terms of all the screen time and everything, that her character would be ruined. I meant what I said. Yeah, so even though I will enjoy, because I did say I wanted her and Danny to be friends, even though I'll definitely be enjoying that aspect, I'll enjoy seeing her get to know them, because she's just a lot like Danny. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but she's a lot like Danny, but the writers allow her not to be as dumb as Danny, which you guys will understand what I mean when I drop my Fatima centered video. Spoiler alert, maybe it'll come out next week, maybe it won't, we'll see. But yeah, speeding along, one thing I did enjoy when I watched the trailer was Danny and Tony. It looks like Tony was telling her, you knew what you signed up for, huh? He said, you better stop acting like this. You knew what you signed up for. I'm confused, Danny. I'm confused. Wasn't he the attractive noir ninja that you've been waiting for your whole life? Who cares if he got 2 kids and an ex-wife? Who cares? Okay. I mean, the cowboy, he was just too white. You know, he was just too white. Everything was just too, it was too much. He was too strange. You know, but this one, you know, he drinks and he smokes and he listens to hip hop, and you know, he's all about protecting noir women, so he's perfect. I mean, at least, you know, he likes kids. He takes care of his kids, right? At the very least, I bet he takes care of his kids. Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that, because I wonder what Tony got to tell Danny, huh? What he got to tell you, sis? I thought you would have just been ready for everything that came with this. I thought you would have been able to do the right thing the first time, right? Because you learned from your mistakes. You've healed, huh? You're not gonna make the same mistakes. Preston just wasn't the right one. You couldn't change for him because he just wasn't the right one. But Tony's the right one, so you're gonna change. You're gonna do right. And this is not me saying that whatever Tony is complaining about, it's all Danny's fault. I'm sure Tony is doing some nonsense, which could partially, because I feel like it's Danny and it's him. I feel like it's partially Danny just not changing the way she should change, and Tony, you know, doing some stupid stuff. I'm sure he has something to do with it too. I'm sure it's not all Danny, but I just thought, you know, Danny just needed the right man in her life. Is this not the right man, Danny? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, I used to love this girl. But anyway, Fatima will be inducted into the sister circle, so I don't really gotta like her no more. Now, Penelope is about to go through a lot. Apparently, Gary is trying to like gaslight her, which we already knew was gonna happen, but I hope she stands strong. I really do. Speaking of Gary, the feds is on Gary. Isn't that funny? I always thought that like his job was super like ambiguous and weird. I'm like, what does he even do? Like he's a hedge fund manager? That just sounds like something that like the FBI would just be knocking on your door one day and then just take you out in cuffs. Like what? So yeah, the FBI is on him and he is pressed. He's pressed. And because he's pressed about the feds, he's trying to take it out on his pregnant. Are they still together? He tried to take it out on Penelope, which I do not condone. But I've been told y'all that I want this man off my screen, even though I'm here for him getting locked up by the feds. I told y'all you see why it's the feds, not just the regular police? Because he's a career criminal. I have to say it every time. Okay, I told you guys, he's a criminal. So now the feds are after him. I at least appreciate that the new writers did see that this man is a criminal and there needs to be some legal thing going on with him. So I appreciate that. Andy doesn't seem to be with Jordan. Why am I laughing so much? I'm not gonna like this season. I don't even think I'm gonna like this season like more than this season that just passed. But I just think it's funny that like, you know, Jordan and the two stooges behind him were talking all this big game, and now Sabrina look upset like Rich ain't even doing what he need to do to make her happy like that. She looks stressed. Danny over here having arguments with her new man, and Andy over here going on dates with somebody who is not Jordan. What happened to the 3 perfect ninjas that just popped up out of nowhere? What happened? And mind you, I was gonna give Rich a chance, but they're not showing us a lot of Rich. Hopefully this is like a really mature and grown conversation that Rich had with Sabrina, and that's why she's bringing this up, and not that her and Rich are just completely gone. It's only been what, a 3-month time skip? Come on now, it can't be over already. Please tell me Calvin is not the OTP. I heard he was supposed to leave the show. I hope that's true. Okay, anyways, what else do I need to talk about right now? Oh, rumors is that the private eye that Andy hired is supposed to come back, so we'll see what's going on with that. 3-month time skip. Karen will have her belly bump, so y'all who are upset about that can, you know, do a flip of joy. Yeah, she's actually pregnant. I don't know why you guys were debating that. I mean, I guess in the beginning it could have been a hysterical pregnancy, but after a while we knew she was pregnant. I think the only thing I was ever upset about is who was the baby's father. That's all I cared about. Karen's salon is now open and it looks nice, and the opening is going to be a part of the new season, so I'm very excited to see that. I just don't want to see the contractor. I don't care if he likes her. I don't care if he's like just throw that away and start over. Okay, if Aaron's gone, Aaron's gone, but I would much rather just see Karen focus on the baby than her focusing on a man, because whenever Karen starts focusing on men, my just brain fog and smoke and I just get discombobulated. Anyways, now just to continue with this, I know that Fatima and Zach will be going on with a lot, so we're just gonna see those antics. Somebody asked me why don't I watch Zatima. I'm gonna answer you here because I'm not answering you there. I watched 1 episode of Zatima and I immediately realized that even though you guys think the writing in Zatima is better, and it might be in the new season, but what I was seeing was not better writing. What I was seeing is attractive male actors that aren't the annoying ones that we're used to. That's what I saw. I said, oh, you guys are hormonal. The writing's not better. Okay? You're just not used to these men. So it's easier to watch this one. It's the writing's not better. It was clear Tyler Perry, clear. And I know it's like, well, just stick it out. I'm not sticking it out with Tyler Perry anymore. I'm not doing it. I told y'all a long time ago, I tried to watch I think I watched like the first half of a season. It's out. I don't even watch it no more. I'm trying to like drill myself to see if I can go back to the Oval, because I watched a lot of the Oval because it was very dramatic and stupid, but I thought it was funny. But I'm just not sure, like with Tyler Perry, like I can't just like jump into it. The only reason why I'm still doing this is because of my channel, because I want to talk to y'all about it. I think it's cool and interesting that a lot of people have similar thoughts to me when it comes to this show. But you know, I'm not watching Zatima because the writing is bad. I don't care if it's like 10 to 20% better than Sistas. I'm not, because the person was saying that they're excited to see the new Zatima season because Preston will be there. I'm not watching Preston on Zatima. Number one, he's married to Mindy, so even if, like y'all were saying, he could get with Fatima's cousin, that would be super messy, and I don't like to see Preston in that type of mess. You guys know how I feel about Preston, so that would just be stupid, in my opinion, to watch for that reason. So I'm not doing that. Y'all can enjoy that though, and just tell me what happens. But I'm not doing that. I feel like he should have stayed on the show, and they should have actually worked on his character instead of putting him on Zatima. Also, I think the fact that Zatima is even a show is very weird to me. I understand that Fatima has mafia ties or whatever, and they want to capitalize off that, but her mafia cousin already has a show. Isn't that the one that Christian Keys is? Let me stop. But yeah, so the new season looks pretty interesting. The second episode of the season will have to do with like a sister circle talk where they try to induct Fatima during a brunch, and they all get to discuss Karen's baby. I'm like, that's wild. Whoever knew they would be talking with Fatima and Karen's baby would be the topic of discussion. How much are y'all gonna let Karen grow? Like that. I need to talk about Karen separately. That's what I need to do. I will make a separate video about Karen, because things are getting very strange at this point. But yeah, this will be an interesting season. There will obviously be a lot to talk about, but do not be fooled. I am not excited like it's going to be well written. I am excited like it looks like they're about to chug this full of drama, and I'm excited to talk about it. The last season ended all right. Some people didn't like it, but it's almost like you didn't like it because you were expecting better. Like this was the best you were gonna get. Like, so for me, it was okay. Y'all know what would have topped this season over for me if Robin came back at the end. But whatever. Oh, I also know people are like, well, the guy who we see Andy with in the promo looks like Robin. That's not Robin. I didn't even have to rewind. That's not Robin. The guy, Andy obviously has a type. I will say that. Which she kind of said, which makes everything about Gary just makes way less sense to me. But yeah, that's not him. He looks like him though, which is like, Andy, if you have a type, you could just go back to the rich man, but whatever. You know, Tyler Perry is about rich people. So, I do think this season will be interesting. We're going to try to be positive, but we're not going to be delusional. These girls are still these girls, alright? And this drama is still going to be ridiculous. What is my rankings for favorite characters? Penelope, Zach, Hayden. Everybody else can just go where they may, and Danny right now is last, and Gary is under the jail. Yeah, that's about it. Everybody else just kind of stuck in the middle, but the people I really can't stand is like Danny, and then Gary is under her, of course, at dead last, because I just need Gary to leave the show, but y'all just won't let Gary leave. I would put Maurice in the people I really don't like, but he's not really doing anything right now, so he's just gonna stay in the middle for me. Let me know what's your status of characters that you like and decide down below, and let me know what you think of season 7. Also, let me know whatever you find out, because I tried to do some little bitty research, and I'm not seeing nothing but the pictures of the new people them. So yeah, also I'm just excited to see Gary freak out. I'm excited to see Gary freak out and be completely unhappy this season, because he shouldn't even be here. So if he's going to be here, he needs to be in turmoil on my screen the entire time. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You will get the new season video this Saturday, and you will get the For Better or Worse video next week, Monday. Alright? So in any case, please do enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye. Alright?